Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video where I will be reviewing, swatching, and creating this look using the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. Isn't she just... she's cute. Like, she's real cute. Like, the packaging is just real cute. I tried my best, okay? Let me just say this. I tried my best to do a soft glam, but this happened, okay? This extrativity just happened, okay? So forgive me. Don't hate me. I'm sorry. So without further congé, if you are interested in seeing me review, create this look, and swatch the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette, then keep on watching, and I hope you enjoy my extrativities, girl. I'm so sorry I couldn't create a soft look, but things happen. Alright, so here is the sleeve of the Soft Glam palette. It's this beautiful nude velvet packaging. Here are all 14 shades. I'm going to go ahead and swatch them. First, we have Tempera, which is like a very sheer shade. Next, we have Glistening. It's sheer as well, but it's very beautiful, perfect for the brow bone. And we have Orange Soda, which is a repeat shade that's in other palettes as well. We have Rose Pink, beautiful pigmented girl. And we have Sultry. Bronze, oh my gosh, girl, yes. And lastly, in the first row, we have Mulberry, which is a beautiful burgundy shade, which I had to swatch a few times. And here are the first row swatches. In the second row, first we have Dusty Rose. Next, we have Fairy. Then we have Burnt Orange. Had to swatch that a few times as well. Then we have Sienna, which is also a repeat shade, which you probably have seen in other palettes. We have Rustic. We have Cypress Umber, a beautiful name. And lastly, we have Nor, which is also a repeat shade, beautiful pigmented black. And that is the swatches of the entire palette. Okay, so I went ahead and did one eye off camera, so I wasn't sitting here trying to figure out what to do. I just took my time, sat in front of the mirror, played with the palette a little bit, and I came up with this very dramatic eye. I know, soft glam palette, but I did a dramatic eye. Ironic, right? Hypocritical, if you will. But let's go ahead and get into it. I just really wanted to test these shadows, test the blendability, test the pigmentation. Okay, so we are up close and personal. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my lids with, prime my one lid, girl, with the LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in the shade Creamy Beige, as I always do. And I'm just gonna go ahead and take my Morphe G34 brush to blend out this eyelid base and make it seamless and smooth and ready for our shadow. Alright, now I'm just going to take some of my Too Faced Peach Perfect Mattifying Setting Powder and just set my brow bone, which I've been doing lately because when I blend my shadows up, they just blend more seamlessly. If I don't set my brow bone area, they will blend splotchy. So I just blend my brow bone area and then leave my lid still damp with the concealer. And this is the Morphe M208 brush. And if you see me looking back and forth, it's just me making sure I stay in focus. Because my camera is tripping today, y'all. It keeps going in and out of focus. It's so irritating. Okay, the first color we're going to dip into is called Glistening. It's a beautiful brow bone highlight shade in my opinion. So I'm just going to take the Sigma E30 and apply this to my brow bone. Like, their shimmers are so pigmented and buttery. Oh my gosh. Next, I'm going to take Orange Soda and a Burnt Orange, mix those two together with a Morphe E27 brush, and that is going to be my transition color. I always have to say transition slow, y'all, because it always gets tongue-tied. Tongue-tied. Oh my gosh, I can't even say nothing. And yes, it does have kickback, but I just think that's normal for ABH shadows. We're just going to accept it. Their shadows have kickback. They are powdery, but they are very pigmented. And I did find that these shadows blended very well into one another. Because some of these don't have the same formula, which I noticed with ABH. I think they do that purposely. But sometimes I kind of like when shadows have the same formula because they blend into each other the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not some funky blending going on. Alright, next I'm gonna mix Sienna and Mulberry. It's like a burgundy color, and then like Sienna's like rust, huh? Yeah, rust. It's a repeat shadow that they always put in palettes. I'm gonna mix those two together. I'm gonna take the Morphe R41 brush, and we're going to precisely define our crease with these two colors. So I'm just gonna kind of raise my eyebrow a little bit. You know, I can only raise my eyebrow on this eye anyways. I'm just gonna put that directly into the crease. And now I'm just going to take the Morphe E22 brush just to maintain a seamless blend. Okay, next I'm going to take the shade Noor. Noor is actually a very beautiful black. I was impressed because the last black that came in the Prison palette, the shade was, I remember this. Let me go get it. The black in the Prison palette, it was called Obsidian. Girl, it just didn't do it for me. But Noor is a beautiful black. So I'm going to take this BH Cosmetics number 10 brush. It's like a pencil brush. I'm going to take Noor, and we're going to pack Noor into our outer corner. And that's why I just didn't do my foundation first like I usually do before I do palette reviews. Because, you know, I don't know if this black got fallout. See how opaque that is, girl? And now I'm just going to start slightly blending it into the outer crease. I'm not going to bring it all the way in, just focusing it on the outer corner and outer crease. Alright, next I'm going to carve out sort of a circular cut crease shape or half cut crease shape on my lid, like I did over here. This takes a lot of precision, a lot of patience. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys part of it and then just finish the rest off camera. I will be using the Kat Von D White Out Lucky Concealer and this Morphe sort of precise lip brush. It came in a set. I will link the set down below so you know which brush I'm talking about. I was inspired by James Charles' Thanksgiving makeup glam that he did. If you guys have seen that, I really loved that sort of circular, you know, carved out crease shape. So I wanted to try that. Okay, now that we have a rough draft of the shape, I'm just going to like make it the final draft by laying down a lid color. And I'm just going to mix like all three of these beautiful shimmer shades, Rose Pink, Sultry, and Bronze. They are so pigmented, so creamy, so buttery. They are some amazing shimmer shades, and I couldn't decide which one I wanted. Okay, so I just decided to mix all of them. Girl, I don't know why it's looking unblended like right here. Y'all see that? It doesn't look like that on this one. Do you see this eye though? I just don't have finesse on this eye, I swear. But this is my good side. When you lay down the shimmer shade, it just cleans up the whole like, oh my gosh, girl. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply some liner and lashes off camera, as well as finish off the rest of my face, and then we will come back, do the bottom lash line, and I also have the Amrezy highlighter, so we will apply her on camera as well. Okay, for the lower lash line, I'm gonna go ahead and put some black liner in my waterline. This is the McPhee line Icol, and then I'm gonna go back into the shade Noor. This is a Morphe M432 brush. I'm just gonna take a little bit of black on the very tip of this brush, and then just sort of try to connect the wing with the lower lash line just a tad. And then I'm going to go back into Mulberry and Sienna, same brush, and we're going to drag that onto the lower lash line. And then I'm just taking this Morphe M167 just to slightly diffuse these edges. Alright, and for the finishing touch, okay, we need an inner corner highlight. So I'm just going to go back into glistening. We use that on our brow bone, and I'm taking the same Sigma E30 brush and just popping that into the inner corner. Okay, so the eyes are finished. Lastly, I do want to use the new Amrezy Amra highlighter. It comes in this kind of packaging. You get it's a really big highlighter, and it looks wet. Like, it looks wet in the pan, and it's big, and it has waves. Cause she kept tweeting join the Waveolution, and I didn't get it. I didn't understand, but now I understand because the highlighter is wavy. Okay. I'm just gonna take this Moda Highlighting Glow brush. Let's apply her to our cheeks. We're gonna apply it everywhere. Yes, fan brush, give it to me. Okay, yeah, I like fan brushes better. Some people don't like fan brushes, and I'm like, I feel like it just makes my highlight look the way it's supposed to. You feel what I'm saying? Oh girl, yes. Yes. Oh yes, honey, we are getting the my camera is so blinding, my camera not even trying to focus. I low-key feel like some people be trying to shade the way I highlight my nose. They be trying to throw shade, girl, but you know, we gonna keep highlighting our nose, okay? Oh yes, hunty. Okay, you guys, let me go throw on a lip. Pretty much, it's probably going to be nude. I just don't know what combo yet. Some earrings, and then we will close out this video, and I will give my final thoughts on the Soft Glam. Okay, so my final thoughts on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. One, I really love their packaging. Like, the velvet, it just feels so bougie. It feels so high-end. Personally, I think their shimmers are like their best formula. They're so buttery, so smooth. I really like, I heard this was similar to the Modern Renaissance formula. I don't have that palette, so, and I've never used that palette, never touched that palette ever, so I couldn't compare it, but I do like this specific formula better than the Subculture palette and the Prism palette. I just feel like those two palettes, they just didn't blend well. They blended so weird. But then you do notice that there are different types of formula of shadows in this palette. There's like the super buttery shimmers, and then the ones I used on my brow bone, glistening, as well as fairy. You can tell they're very sheer shimmer shadows. You know, they're on the sheer side, and that's great for people who are in everyday makeup wear who don't want intense shimmers on their lids. I feel like this palette is like the perfect workable neutral palette for everyday people. I feel like this caters to everyday people, so you can do a toned down soft glam. I didn't, girl, I'm so sorry, but I don't know. Like, what is soft? I don't even, like, I just don't know how to tone myself down when I do shadow. Like, even my everyday makeup tutorial that I just uploaded a few weeks ago, it was kind of intense, you know? I just don't know how to do soft looks. But you can do soft looks, you can also do an intense night look. Like, you can do a day look and a night look. You can make it soft, you can make it glam. You can make it extra, you can make it wearable. You know what I'm saying? I really like this palette. I feel like this is my favorite Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I just love the aesthetic of their palettes. Like, it just looks like the overall aesthetic of their palettes are just so beautiful. I love the velvet. Even though the velvet is a little hard to clean, it get dirty real fast. That's the only thing. All their palettes look the same. You know what to expect as far as, you know, the overall feel of the palettes. I have a love-hate relationship with Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows, like, I don't think they're worth $6 in my opinion. I know I'm just like the Morphe palettes, the Morphe 24G. I don't even mean to compare like that, y'all, but the Morphe 24G palette, it was so buttery. And it wasn't even $42. You get more shades, and the formula was buttery, it was smooth, it was blendable. When Anastasia Beverly Hills makes some of their mattes different formulas, they just don't blend into each other right. That's my only issue with Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. Is like they're very high-end price, like $42 for 14 shadows. Wait, no, I don't know how to add, y'all. Wait, there's 14 shadows in here. This is $42. That would make it $3 a shadow. I don't know. Girl, I haven't been to school in a minute. This is 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm just playing. $3 a shadow. I'm playing with y'all. I'm playing, okay? But it is considered a high-end makeup palette, and I feel like they just shouldn't have blending problems. But I really like this one. Like, this is my favorite. I feel myself dibbling and dabbling into this again. So if you guys want to see an actual soft look with this palette, let me know down below. I'll create one, okay? I will do my best to create a very beautiful, soft, glam look. I'm just extra, okay? There's nothing wrong with me being extra. You know, don't try to condemn me for being extra, okay? My bad that I didn't make a soft glam look, okay? I tried, but you know, when I sat in front of that mirror, okay, it just turned into this. I just like how Anastasia Beverly Hills has, like, different... They have shadow shades that you wouldn't normally see in a palette, such as Dusty Rose. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just put very unique colors. So Norvina's creative mind, I admire it. I admire Norvina's creative mind behind creating palettes. Was that a good enough, like, final thought? I feel like I was all over the place. But I like this palette. I like this formula. It's better than the Prism palette formula and the Subculture palette formula. They're beautiful. Like, the color scheme of the Subculture and the color scheme of the Prism palette are beautiful. I love it. I just shouldn't have problem blending when something's $42, if you feel what I'm saying. Do you feel what I'm saying? Are we okay? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, tutorial, and swatch video of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam Palette. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It is greatly appreciated, and it lets me know that you like this video. Before I close out this video, I do want to go ahead and give a post notification shout out to Ifra said, "You are always showing me love, girl. You always make me laugh. Like, you are so funny. I appreciate your love. I appreciate your support. I appreciate I appreciate your humor, you know, your energy that you leave under my videos all the time. I love you so much. Thank you, girl. If you would like an appreciation shout out in one of my videos, be sure to hashtag notification squad or notification gang. After your comment, tap that bell to be notified of my future uploads, girl. And subscribe to my channel. I mean, if you made it this far, I mean, I would love to have you become part of my makeup journey. You feel what I'm saying? I am a very colorful queen on this channel. On this channel, we are extra, okay? But sometimes I can bring it back. I can bring it back to neutral, but we are over here, like, we are extra, okay? So I hope you enjoy my extrativities. And until next time, always remember to serve, honey. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.